Picture this. You walk into the barn early in the morning. The air is crisp, the smell of hay and leather fills the air, and you're excited to see your horse. But as you approach the stall, something feels off. Instead of greeting you with soft eyes and a curious nicker, your horse pins its ears, swishes its tail, and turns its hindquarters toward you. What's going on? They can be warning signs. Subtle red flags that your horse is trying to communicate something is wrong with their body, their mind, or their environment. And if those red flags are ignored, they can grow into bigger problems. Dangerous behavior, long-term stress, or even serious health issues. Today, we're diving deep into red flags in horse behavior, the signals you should never brush off. By the end, you'll know how to recognize these warnings early, what they mean, and what you can do about them. Why paying attention matters. Horses can't talk, but they communicate constantly. Through body language, movement, and behavior, they're telling us exactly how they feel. The problem: humans are often too distracted, too rushed, or simply unaware of what these signals mean. Red flags are not just about safety, though safety is huge. They're about respect, trust, and health. Ignoring them can lead to accidents, broken trust, or untreated conditions that worsen over time. So let's break it down one red flag at a time. 1. Ears pinned back aggressively. Let's start with one of the most obvious, pinned ears. Every horse owner has seen it. Maybe at feeding time, maybe when another horse gets too close. But when your horse pins its ears at you, especially in a sharp, aggressive way, that's not just attitude. It's a warning. Pinned ears can signal irritation or frustration, pain when you touch or approach, a lack of respect for your space. Yes, horses can have opinions, but persistent ear pinning toward humans means something deeper. It's your horse saying, "Back off." If ignored, the next step might be biting or kicking. 2. Biting or nipping. But here's the truth. Repeated biting, mouthing, or grabbing clothes is not a harmless quirk. It's a red flag. Nipping can mean the horse wasn't taught proper boundaries. They're testing dominance. They're anxious or frustrated. While foals explore with their mouths, adult horses who nip consistently are showing a lack of respect for personal space, or they're trying to tell you something's wrong. Ignore it and it can escalate to dangerous bites. 3. Moving away when you approach. Imagine walking into a pasture and your horse always walks away. But if it happens every time, that's a red flag. It can mean the horse doesn't trust you. They associate you with work, stress, or discomfort. They're avoiding being caught because something hurts when ridden. A horse that avoids you is a horse asking for better communication. 4. Refusing feet handling. Picking up a horse's feet should be simple. But if your horse jerks their leg away, leans on you, or outright refuses, it's not just bad manners. It's a red flag. Why hoof pain or injury? Back soreness makes it uncomfortable to lift a leg, lack of training or respect. 5. Tail swishing during riding. Tail swishing can be subtle, but it's powerful feedback. If your horse swishes its tail excessively while you're riding, especially during transitions or leg pressure, it's often a protest. It might mean the aids are too strong or confusing. The saddle doesn't fit. The horse is experiencing back or joint pain. Dismiss it, and you risk creating a horse that shuts down, resists, or even bucks. 6. Head tossing. It's a loud, visible complaint. Maybe the bit is pinching, maybe the hands are too harsh, or maybe the horse's teeth need floating. It's a red flag that the communication between horse and rider is broken. 7. Rearing. Few red flags are as dangerous as rearing. When a horse goes up, it's both a physical threat and a cry for help. Rearing can signal fear and feeling trapped, pain in the mouth, back, or legs, severe resistance from unclear or forceful training. It's a major red flag that something is seriously wrong. 8. Bucking. A small, playful buck in the pasture, normal, But bucking under the saddle is different. It can mean the saddle doesn't fit, the horse has ulcers or pain. The horse is frustrated with the rider's cues. Chronic bucking is a red flag that can't be ignored. It's one of the clearest signs of distress. 9. Aggression toward other horses. A certain level of herd hierarchy is normal. But if your horse is constantly attacking, biting, or chasing others with unusual intensity, it's a red flag. It could mean frustration from lack of turnout, high stress levels, hormonal imbalances. A horse that can't coexist peacefully often has unmet needs. 10. Excessive spookiness. All horses spook sometimes. It's a red flag for anxiety, lack of confidence, or poor training foundation. Chronic spookiness is exhausting for horse and rider alike, and it usually points to an underlying issue. 11. Depression or shutdown. The opposite of spookiness is just as concerning. A horse that seems dull, uninterested, or depressed. No nicker, no curiosity, head low all the time. This can signal chronic pain, ulcers, or illness. Learned helplessness when the horse has given up trying to communicate. This silent red flag is one of the saddest and the easiest to miss. 12. Separation anxiety. Horses are herd animals, yes, but extreme anxiety when left alone is a red flag. It suggests lack of confidence in themselves, lack of trust in their human partner, underlying stress that needs training and reassurance. 13. Grinding teeth or yawning excessively. Often overlooked, these can signal discomfort, ulcers, or stress. 14. Excessive pawing. Occasional pawing is impatience. Constant pawing, a red flag for anxiety, boredom, or pain. 15. Weight shifting or reluctance to move. If a horse is constantly shifting weight or unwilling to move forward, it may be trying to protect a sore leg, hoof, or joint. 16. Sudden changes in behavior. This one is big. If your horse's personality changes overnight, pay attention. A sweet horse turning sour, a calm horse turning reactive. These are red flags for pain, illness, or psychological stress. How to respond to red flags. Listen before correcting. Instead of punishing, ask, "Why is my horse doing this?" Rule out pain first. Always check saddle fit, teeth, hooves, and body. Look at the environment. Is the horse getting enough turnout, forage, and social contact? Training clarity. Confusion creates frustration. Get professional help. Trainers, vets, chiropractors, dentists, they're all part of the picture. Red flags in horse behavior are not inconveniences. They're messages. They're your horse's way of saying, something isn't right. By learning to see these signs, pinned ears, refusal to be caught, tail swishing, head tossing, aggression, shutdown, you don't just make yourself safer. You become a better partner, a listener, a true horseman or horsewoman. Because at the end of the day, horses don't lie. Their behavior is always a reflection of how they feel. And if you care enough to see the red flags early, you'll build a relationship based not on fear, but on trust and respect. So next time you step into the barn, keep your eyes open. Your horse is speaking. The question is, are you listening? And now I'd love to hear from you. What red flags have you noticed in your own horse's behavior? Maybe it was something subtle, a change in their eyes, a refusal to be caught, or a sudden spook that told you something wasn't right. Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might help another horse owner spot the signs early too. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into horse behavior, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community here at Horse Sense. We post weekly tips, insights, and stories that help you build a stronger bond with your horse. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and remember, trust your instincts, listen to your horse, and always put their well-being first.